Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Banner Saga 2. So we continue our run here in this colorful forested area here. It's been a little while since my last episode, so let me just poke around at the heroes and stuff and make sure I remember where we left off. I remember we had just picked up the horse kind of units, or whatever they're called, recently, so we do have a lot of injuries to our Varl up here. Yeah, we really don't. I mean, I can bring one person in, but like if there was only two of these at 3 or like one of these at 3, something like that, I might like leave them, but all 3 of them struggling, we probably want to rest up and make sure these guys are ready to go. I don't think there's anything we can get from the market. We do have some renown. Oath of Ender. Level 10. Plus 3 to all talents. What? Okay. That is extremely good. Who's our closest to 10? A Khan. I mean, he could be promoted too. How much does it cost to promote him? 21. So we would need 41 points to get him to 10 and get him that thing. I mean, he would be ridiculously strong with that, right? That is a real, I mean, normally I just ignore these. Don't get me wrong, they're all good. Like, there's some good items here, but I feel like we usually need our renown to level guys up, right? And that is an extremely strong item. I am very tempted to grab that thing. You know what? Let's go for it. We got to get at least an item. And we haven't really bought any items. In fact, I don't know if I bought any items in the first game. So let's buy an item. So we said we did, and we'll go from there. So we definitely need to get either him or Rook up to level 10. Rook would also be a good valid option for that. We obviously know he's very strong. Oh, we already have another level 10 item. Oh, I didn't realize we had 2. Oh, actually, this one would probably might be better for Hakan, and this might be better for Rook, something like that. Honestly, either would be good for both. So we will definitely be looking into that here very, very soon. All right. Well, if I known I'd already had a level 10 item, I might not have bought that one, but that's okay. We'll have some more renown. We'll get both of those guys to level 10. I think with both those guys to level 10, we're going to be extremely strong, but we do need to rest here a couple days. Just let's get all our guys back up to max, and then we will go for there. Thankfully, we have plenty of supplies. All right, so all of our heroes should be completely healed up. It looks good. Obviously, I would love to level some guys up. I don't think we can do any training, can we? We don't have the training thing here in this particular camp. Let's just leave. Let's go. The audio's just a little bit quiet. Let me turn that up a smidge. Yeah, it's very, very colorful forest here. Scouts report subtle movements around you. We're being followed. Studied, maybe, she says. Can't tell how many. It's like they disappear if you look directly at them. Let me know when you actually see something. Scout snorts at your tone, but realizes she doesn't have much with which to argue. I wasn't trying to be rude, my dear. Maybe I misunderstood what I was saying. She wanders back into the countryside to keep watch. I see how that statement could have come across in a weird tone, so in retrospect, maybe I would have gone for the other thing. All right, another market here, apparently. You duck under more branches and suddenly find yourself in the clearing of a proper village. The few people you see tend to scatter as you approach, and only the water and birds make any noise. Finally, a man approaches in robes so badly torn it borders on embarrassing. His arms are covered in scratches which are freely bleeding. Ugh, poor guy. Welcome, friends. We don't get many visitors here, but welcome. Welcome. Is everything all right here? Yes, everything is fine. Okay. Fine, I'll say it. You look like you fought a bear and lost. Oh, do you normally insult those who offer you a place to rest? What happened to you? Daily chores. The woods keep us busy and are unforgiving if you're not paying attention. So it was a beast. Brambles. Ivor gives you a skeptical look but says nothing. Please make yourselves at home. We have good food and strong drink, enough for everyone. The man begins walking away. Wait, what's your name? He smiles again. We have no names here. We simply are. Okay. With that, he shuffles away around a building. Strange. I mean, there's nothing to look at the market here. I mean, that one's There's a lot of good items. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's something to be said for like stacking up some good items. Honestly, probably the right way to play this game is to stack up 2 or 3 like really strong people, and then really just get them decked out with the right items and go from there. You can pretty much carry an entire battle with just a couple strong people, with the the other ones being kind of fill-ins. But no, I think we're fine with the way we've been doing things. I'm not super concerned about it. I don't think there's anything else for us to look at, though. I mean, there's nobody to talk to here, so this is just kind of a weird little village in the middle of nowhere that has a dude with scratches all over his body, for whatever that's worth. I mean, I think the main city we're trying to get to is on the other side of this forest, so once we get to the other side, we should be in a good place. It's those cragsmen, a scout cries out. That's who's tracking us. The woman is limping, a rough-hewn arrow jutting from her leg. Horns blow from the front and back of the caravan. 2 attacks at once. The Khan's shieldmaster, Mulger, overhears this and says, wolves of the north hunt like this. You just pull in and protect all sides until they make a mistake. Then you make it costly for them. He shrugs. You move a bit slower, though. I mean, I'll take his advice. Slow down and tighten the caravan ranks. That's fine. It's a game of patience now, the Varl says. If they stick with us, they'll expose themselves and we'll hit them hard. I mean, we can afford to move a little bit slow. We got plenty of food for right now. The previous strange village has everyone on edge. Frequent backward glances to see if the caravan is being followed results in a lack of attention to what is ahead. A brief rustle of leaves and the sounds of saplings cracking, goodness, I can't talk, are the only warnings before bears and their cragsman masters attack. All right, so we definitely want to go with our main 3 here. I think we're going to bring in, I like Deirdre a lot, so we're going to bring you guys out. We don't need you for this one. I will bring Rook back in and probably Ivan. I mean, I really like my archers down here, odd leaving them, but honestly, I think Deirdre's just become a better substitute for our archers. So I think we put something like this. Actually, Deirdre can go a little bit earlier. How do I want to do this? I think this is fine. Let these 2 guys that are tougher take the first kind of setup. Hakan comes in and just finish anything off. Deirdre can throw a dot on something. Rook. Yeah, I think this is fine. Pretty happy with this group, I think. Any things we want to move around? What do you have on you, Mr.? You're down here on this thing. Knockback on strength. I mean, honestly, you could take this. Oh, you don't need that. Plus 2 range distance. We definitely don't need that. That's why we don't have that on you. That's right. Now I remember. All right, well, we just need to get you to level 10 so we can get you one of these things. And we need to get Rook to level 9 so he can probably grab this for a little bit. Yep, I'm okay with all that. All right, let's we need to get all these guys leveled up. If we get both these guys to level 10, honestly, get her to level 9 to get her the extra range would be nice, and then get him up to level probably 7 so he can protect him from death. I think I'd be happy with that kind of layout for the most part. There might not be enough game left in us to be able to get to that. I'm assuming the bears will be attacking here in a bit, so a bunch of archers over here. I'm going to have you kind of face off against this guy. He's got the most strength and you got the most shield. You're going to move up probably. Yeah, I'm just going to have you move up against this guy maybe. Let me move you out of the way. Actually, I'm going to move you over here. Actually, this will be fine. Move you up against this guy, move you up against this group. Rook can kind of help out over here. Deirdre can help with probably throwing a dot on this guy. I think where she's starting at is fine. I'm going to put you back here, I think. I think this looks good. All right, you want... Oh, you're not quite in a position. I guess if I'd moved you over 1 tile, you would have been able to face off against these guys right away. What I might do is just rest you for a turn. Because I'd like these guys to advance and then engage them. So I think we might just rest here for a turn. I'm kind of surprised you made it all the way to Rook. I'm going to advance you kind of up this direction. So I'm going to move you around back and let you attack this guy. Alright, you're going to start moving up. We don't need you to help with this guy. You're just going to move up to attack these other guys. Alright, your job was going to be to put some damage on this guy back here if we could. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to. So, can we just shift over and maybe dot this guy up? Wait a minute, did I grab the wrong person? It's Deirdre that has the poison attack, isn't it? I thought... I'm confused. Did I grab the wrong person? I might have grabbed the wrong person. Oops. Oh well. What wrong with Deirdre this time? I kind of sworn it was Deirdre. What am I missing? I'm suddenly very confused with myself. Okay, or we could get a crit and just one-shot the dude. That works. I mean, we could get an attack on these two. They are at an angle with each other, so that's something. What? Let's see, we'd have to move up. Up 3 over 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'd have to move all the way over here. I guess that's fine. It's going to use a lot of his stuff, but he's got a lot of willpower. Oh, I guess we didn't have to move that much. I must have done the math wrong. That's alright. Honestly, you could probably just stay here and attack this guy. That's going to be alright. Basically get rid of all of his shield, just about. If I move you over here and do the whirl attack, it'll hit him, unfortunately, so I don't really want to do that. But it's still probably a good idea to get some damage on this guy. I mean, I could just one-shot you at this point. I mean, that's the thing with Hakan. He basically just is going to one-shot stuff. So, it's probably something we can't avoid. We're just going to move him around, getting rid of things, because that's all we can do. Maybe not the most ideal way to do it, but it's going to be fine. Oh, wow, you can just one-shot this guy as well. I mean, it's hard to say no to that, right? Just kill this guy. Get him out of here. Why not? Most of these other ones are pretty low on strength anyway, so it makes the most sense to get rid of the guy with the most strength. I mean, I could just shoot this guy. Actually, what I could do is I can come up here and do my little mark prey here. I'm surprised he survived, but that's okay. He only survived with 1 health. That's not a problem at all. I mean, getting your shield up might not be a bad idea here. Probably move you up to attack these guys back here. Or just start killing some of these other ones. We'll just move you here. Nope. Yeah, let's get rid of shield. That's fine. All right, we can start taking out some of these people now. Let's get rid of you. Don't like that he's taking a lot of damage, but hopefully he doesn't fall over dead here in a second. Not much we can do about it right this second, though. 18 crit. Yes, please. All right, we can get rid of you. And get rid of you with Rook. Surprise, where's the bears? Was that it? I assumed there would be bears coming in at some point. Only 9 renown for that. That's not a lot. A wounded cragsman pushed himself back against the base of a tree, looking like a cornered beast as you approach. We was just trying to feed ourselves, he says. Bogs are all cracked and drained. Men can't find a new place to live without what? He lunges for you with a crude blade, but oddly pierces him with an arrow, and Ivor finishes him with a quick swing of his axe. You thank them, and everyone moves on.
Geirröðr's godstone is in the shadows ahead. His guidance would be a welcome gift.
The sight of I don't know how to say your name, Godstone in the center of the old wood surprises almost everyone. The Eastway Road surely minimized this Godstone's visitors, allowing lichens? How do you say that word? You know what? I've never had to actually say that word. I realize now. Like, I've read it in books, but I've never actually said that word out loud. Huh. Allowing ivies to encase it. Still, the surrounding area appears accommodating, except for the rather new and impassable rift in the ground just beyond the stone, and already your clansmen are sloughing off their packs. You consider what to do. Let's clear out some ivy, why not? Known as the god of wise counsel and direction, he is credited with all types of discoveries and good decisions. As you pull away large strands of ivy, Elio reads aloud the tale inscribed. A young man came here 8 times in 8 days seeking counsel on the matter of a young woman who had pricked his heart. On the 8th of these days, when the young man's voice had become hard with the weight of his unanswered prayers, G cried aloud, saying to him, "She is not at my stone, fool boy. She lives where you live, sleeps where you sleep. She cannot love a man who is not there." That's a good point. As you think about the story, you discover a small nook in the stone. Inside is a lock of red hair tied with a sewn cloth. The clansmen go about their rituals with the godstone and are soon ready to move on, but up ahead, others have decided to make camp. You stifle a yawn, but look forward to some rest. Sorry about that. My alarm's going off. Try and check to see if there's any training to do. I mean, we don't have any injuries, right? Like, we got through that unscathed. We did. We don't have enough to level up all the way. We could potentially get Rook up to 9. We could also get Ivan up to 7 and give him this thing that keeps him from dying. So who was it? No, it is Deirdre, isn't it? No. I'm so confused. Not Roek. What? The last time we looked at you, did you not have a poison ability, which is the main reason we kept you? I am so confused. What am I missing? Am I like losing? I'm losing my mind, aren't I? What in the world? Why do you not have your... poison ability anymore? That's the main reason I liked you. Don't get me wrong, you're still pretty strong in other ways, but it's really annoying. Did I make it? Was there a decision that I took that got rid of that? Because we don't, it's not the mule kick for sure. I'm just making sure. And it's not the trample. It was the poison thing that you did that I really, really liked. Well, that's frustrating. I say it's not an item. Huh. I mean, I don't know what to do. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Here's Brenna's lock. +1 to all talents, +2 will, +1 will every time we rest. Giving that to you might not be a bad idea. In the meantime, give you +1 to all your talents. Yeah, that's cool. Level up Ivan to get him to level 7 to give him that other item. What item does he have currently? Yeah, I think I'd rather him have this thing. So he has a little bit more protection from death. I'm going to get him promoted up. We're going to do that anyway at some point, I think. I mean, we could continue to give him more of these because that's his main source of everything. Yeah, why not? Let's just give him more of that. That's going to be fine. And then we will go ahead and give him this item. Protect him a little bit from death. I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, I'm a little annoyed by the Deirdre thing now. I don't know what else to say. I mean, the root thing is still probably semi-okay, but it's just... yeah, I'm a little annoyed by that. I mean, she's still probably stronger than these just because she's higher level. But I really like that poison ability. Oh, well, we'll keep going with her for now. It is what it is. Normal morale. We could rest up a little bit. Let's go see if there's any training we can do. Apparently there is nothing for us to do. We can train clansmen. We just spar, so no, that's fine. Have we already done all... we might have done all of our training on this side. I can't remember if we did it for this group. I mean, I guess there's no reason to rest right now because there's nobody that needs healed at the moment. Although I'm suddenly realizing I'm not seeing the leaf. What am I blind? I'm very confused. How do I leave? We'll rest once. Oh, okay. That must have been... okay, that's all it was. All right, that's fair. You found another cricket. Oh, it's his daughter. I'm so sad. How did I know? Because you always brought me crickets as a little girl. ... I know you're not here, Alette. I'm dreaming, but I want so badly for it to be real. I failed you in Borsgard. I'm so sorry. ... You were strong. You didn't need to fire that arrow for me to know that. But like your mother, I couldn't tell you no. I wouldn't. You would have loved meeting Horseborn. I think that's fair. I'm not sure what to think of them yet, but you'd be as bad as Oddleaf around them. Maybe you'd know what's going on between Giono and Ivan, too. I suppose there's still a few things I need to do around here. Is that what you've come to tell me? I must let you go to do what they need of me, or I'll hold you inside my heart for strength. I don't think I'll hold you inside my heart for strength. The vision of Alette's face changes to one of concern before a deep rumble pulls you from your dream. I'm still very sad about that. Losing Alette. I'm not gonna lie. It's the serpent! Where's Harry Potter? Run. I've been here before, but not like this. Sekit Resta. Sure. An ancient tongue. I know the language. How is it you remain alive while inside me? I'm no longer sure I can die. Interesting. Troublesome. Juno, you've been hunting me. Such arrogance. I consume what parts of the world I can, but your use of a power that is rightfully mine is no longer tolerable. A memory enters your mind. You've spoken with the serpent once before. You should not be here, so nothing is yours. False. I'm created by a god to become a god. It is you who should no longer be here. A mistake was made, but this is not your time. This is my only time, because of you. Everything shakes violently. Have I become so pathetic I cannot even consume you? Why must you consume me? I know of no other way. Everything I seek is just behind your thin shell of flesh, but something keeps me from it. And if I kept you from it long enough, would you starve? Bringing gods back to life would be easier. You must have a weakness. And so must you. The others with me will find a way to stop you. Space shudders again. The others? Could they be your end as well? But you can control them all. You blink and the serpent catches your hesitation. So, there's one you cannot control. He would be my salvation, but another shudder. I feel it too. We are both dying. No satisfaction in mutual destruction. Impatience has undone me. Frustration to learn a solution too late. The space shakes horribly one last time. Whatever that says. The serpent hisses just before a flashing light. Ooh. A terrible pain rips through you both. The two of you shriek simultaneously and your vision dims. Okay. Not sure if I understand. What happened? Hush, Juno. You're safe now. I'll always keep you safe. Ivan, how did you do this? Save your questions. We should get away from here. So did he just rip open the serpent with his lightning bolt and pull her out of its stomach? Oh, there's a serpent again with its stomach all ripped open. Run! Run away! Several humans and a few Varl wander out of the old wood to rejoin. Almost all look dazed, moving by rote rather than purpose. Not much different than you and the scant few left of the caravan. Ivor pulls you aside. Look at us, Rook. There's not much to look at. Maybe that's what you mean. I couldn't do a thing to help. You have never seen the Varl like this. We all scattered like roaches. I don't know if all the ones missing are dead or just lost. I couldn't tell if we were chasing that serpent or trying to get away from it. And the way Ivan threw lightning at it, I've never seen anything like that, and I've lived a long time. He must have wounded that thing 100 times before it stopped, then blasted open its side to save her. It was a pretty brave thing to do. Brave, stupid. I'm sure everyone here has a different opinion. None of them really matter but because it happened. We move on like we always do. You both look towards Juno and Ivan. I don't know the first thing about spellweavers, but I get the feeling he's not an ordinary mender. And a Valka being swallowed by a serpent and cut out with lightning? It sounds like one of Elio's tales. How did she live through that? I don't know how any of us... He looks around. I guess not many of us did live through it. The silence that follows becomes an unavoidable presence. All right, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, we'll read what is going on with Juno. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.